Hey guys, Constance here, obviously not at a Good Life farm. So I just got checked into my hotel up here in Northern Virginia. Tomorrow will be day one of my activities. I'll be going to a full hands-on workshop for beekeeping. I'm really excited about it. So like I said, I just got checked into my hotel. I've got to go take the luggage cart back downstairs. And then I need to find a store nearby because there's a couple of things I need to pick up for my stay. So I'm staying at the Country Inns and Suite here in Winchester. So I got a pleasant surprise as I checked into the hotel. Because I'm staying here for so many days, they upgraded me to a suite, complimentary. Well, I'm not going to say no to that. So I guess this room is a little bit bigger than most rooms. I've got like a sofa and sitting area over there and everything. So, I mean, it's not like I'm going to need it. It's just little old me, and I'm going to be busy doing stuff, but it was still appreciated. So I'm going to go return the luggage cart and go find a store so I can get the things that I need, and thus begins a very busy few days.
This bud or not, lots of people like to do it very, very early on. I like to do it right about 2 weeks, where the bud is just starting to break through a little bit, so I can see and make sure I get it to the ground.
Hey guys, so I am here at the Homesteaders of America Conference, and I've been meeting all sorts of fantastic people. And you know, in this morning's video, the one that went up today for me, I said if you guys see me, make sure you wave me down and say hello, because I love meeting everybody. And here is Heart and Soil Farm. I'm gonna let them introduce themselves to y'all.
Hey everybody, we're Heart and Soil Farm. We're actually about 20 minutes outside of Nashville. My name's Mandy. My husband Robert.
And what do y'all do on your channel?
On our channel we post a lot of videos about our brand new urban farm that we started about 2.5 years ago. We have above ground garden beds, we have livestock, chickens, ducks, and so it's been our process literally from beginning to end. When we bought our property it had nothing, it was bare land, so it's us clearing it, bringing in compost, and just starting completely fresh, never doing this before, just jumping in both feet and rocking it out.
Awesome.
And it's been fantastic.
It's so good to get to meet you guys.
It's so good to meet you. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. So I'm going to put a link to their channel down below, so you make sure you check them out.
Oh yeah, then it's maybe gonna oxidize. But if it was like, I didn't even know, if it held glyphosate, people, we don't want it, right? If it had food grade glue in it.
Part of the reason people hire us to come to their farms to do a thing, which is this workshop, is because they don't know how to do it. And why don't they know how to do it? because their grandparents knew how to do it, their great-grandparents knew how to do it. For centuries, people know how to do this thing. And they don't anymore for all the reasons I just said. It became too easy and too automated. You know, it was something that people didn't have to train and teach and work alongside one another anymore. So it became a little bit more isolated, a little bit more fractured. And our attempt is to like tip the scales back in the other direction.
Yeah, the communal aspect and the work and the feeling that like you're accomplishing something together and you can sit around a table later and eat it and break bread together. Like in the homesteading community, we've talked to a lot of people, not everyone, but a lot of people that they come to a workshop and they're like, oh, you are my people. And we always tell them, like, you need to find people around you. Like, if you're coming from a different state, you need to find people. And we can tell them, it doesn't matter if they're farmers. Find someone at work that likes pork chops. Bring them. Like, it doesn't have to be someone that shares your political views or your religious views even. Don't they eat pork, hopefully.
There's a limiting factor there.
Yeah. But like, you can get people there, and if you feed them and they enjoy your company, they'll come back. Like, they will. And you'll love them for it, and they'll love you. And it will grow from there. And then they'll say, hey, I'm going to have a...
And then a little bit about HOA, if you don't already know. We started with our first conference in 2017, and it has grown so much. This is our third year, and it's really exciting to see the community come together. It's kind of like a big family reunion every year, and it's just getting bigger and better. So definitely make sure you connect with others here and online. And I'm going to hand it over to Nanda.
I don't have anything to add except thank you so much for coming. Thank you for your support. And if you see anybody in a red t-shirt, give them a pat on the back. They're our volunteers and we can't do this without them. So we appreciate all of y'all. Be safe going home and have a great day.
My mentor, Alan Nation, founder of Stockman Grass Farmer, he said, Joel, he said, before he passed away, he said, you know, the secret of business is to have an idea, start it, and then turn it over to women and let them run. So, you got it. Okay, great. It's great to come in here and just get taken care of. So it's wonderful. So yes, we're gonna talk about broilers here, big picture.
12? Usually we do 16. And they get their hands on for that stuff?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So good.
Why is it not more available?
Oh, well, can you tell me how to make this?
No?
Well, not many people do know how to make this, even though there's nothing to it. But in Europe, they have a pretty long-standing tradition of what to do with pig legs, particularly in Spain. But I had a friend recently who we had helped butcher a hog with years ago, and he has a prosciutto in his home on a stand.
Out of boxes there.
And from our workshop with him. And he was in Spain, and he sent me these photos of him in front of these jamonerias with all of the cured meats and jamons and everything. And he's like, I gotta tell you, this is all amazing, but I'd rather be eating mine back at the house. I was like, that's what I want to hear, right there.
We did all.
So what is the process?
Yeah.
Just salt and patience. So it's hard to quantify for folks, but you know. In our talk yesterday, I reminded people that generally when we have ham, it's like a dinner-sized piece, dinner plate.
Right.
Piece of ham that you
like
fork
you
and knife
with the trap guys,
and you know
you're
just
like
hammer it,
right.
or you pile it on a sandwich, you know.
And then
but the idea that you could take that same cut of meat and enjoy it 1,000 times more when you have it like this. It's just unbelievable. Like the value-added nature, if you're going to raise your own pigs and make the most of all of it, like I don't know how it gets better than this.
I know.
It seems like
I usually smell like...
I have guard dogs. How are you? So they're kind of used to the dogs. They see a smaller dog running around, they're just kind of curious maybe to look at it. So.
Hey guys, so it is day 2 of the Homesteaders of America Conference, and once again I'm meeting all sorts of fantastic people, and I want to introduce you to some YouTubers here. And so go ahead and introduce yourselves and tell them about your channel.
Okay, so I'm Megan Wolterman,
And I'm Dylan Wolterman.
and then we have the Wolterman Homestead page, and we are from Indiana, and we just focus on gardening and a lot of kitchen recipes, some really good kitchen recipes.
And I'm usually behind the scenes, either making stuff or creating stuff with her, but yeah, we love doing anything we can for our homesteading channel, and hope you guys will watch it.
Well, I will link them in the show notes down below, so you make sure you check them out.
Just starting out. And so they started posting on Facebook, they started posting on Instagram, social media, and I would start seeing their posts, and I'm like, man, where are these people at? So I looked them up from this post I saw on Facebook.
So I'm meeting more friends here at the Homesteaders of America Conference, and this sweet lady and her husband are ones I've definitely been looking forward to meeting. And we were messaging each other back and forth. We're like, okay, where are you at? Where are you at? Where are you at? And then we saw each other and like, yay! So
yes, I was checking my phone to see if you'd answered when he said.
So I'm going to let them introduce themselves.
All right, I am Miss Katie.
And I'm Mr. Patient.
And we are from Heritage Ways, YouTube and Instagram. And we're glad to be here, and I've been wanting to. We live only a few hours from each other. I mean, you know, we're in Tennessee, and you're south, and here we had to drive all these hours just to see each other. But it's been a great channel. All right, well, our channel is Heritage Ways, and it's we're about honoring home, celebrating heritage and spreading hope. So all of our content falls under those categories. We have. We really like to tell people about other folks' stories as it relates to heritage. We've got videos about, you know, say a fruit farm, a family fruit farm, and things like that. We have a lot of cooking because that's what folks, you know, like to see, and
that's what you do well.
And that's my thing, y'all.
I can attest to that.
And so we have a lot of that, and we do have 6 children, but our 3 youngest are the ones that you're going to see on the videos with us, and those are our 3 littles.
Yep.
And so everything we do is about home, heritage, and hope. And we just love this community. We sold our farm last year, so we travel full-time right now, but we're looking to settle down again in the next year to year and a half on our next homestead. But in the meantime, we kind of have a homestead on wheels.
We do.
You know, I got the fermenting and the sourdough and the kombucha and the I've even canned jalapenos just to prove to myself I could do that on an RV. What else do we do? That's it.
Well, sourdough, kefir.
Well, but on our channel.
Oh, I thought you were talking about your stuff.
We're all about family.
Oh, you got your sewing machine on
Got
the
the sewing machine.
So we're not your typical full-time RVers.
Yeah. We miss having our home, but this is something that we felt like we needed to do, wanted to do, travel around. We meet our social media friends, and so
because after all,
that's my new little saying. After all, friendships are the adventure.
Yes.
You know, because we don't have the finances to travel around and do all the things. I say all the Disney World things. You know, we just don't, we can't afford that, but we do travel around and meet friends and build community and share life and listen to people's stories and try to share that with our viewers. So y'all can go out and check us out, Heritage Ways.
Absolutely.
All right.
It's great to meet you.
I know, and I will link their channel down below, so you need to check them out and go give them a follow because they're pretty awesome people.
Thank you. You are too. This was great. I've been wanting to meet you.
Hey guys, so as you can see, I am back at a Good Life Farm. The Homesteaders of America Conference was fantastic. I am so glad that I went. Back, I think it was December is when they originally posted that the tickets were just going on sale, and I jumped on it and immediately purchased my tickets and booked my hotel room because I wanted to commit myself to going this year. It was the 3rd year that they've been doing this, and it was wonderful. I'm so glad that I went. It was really rewarding being able to go and meet people that I've interacted with online, whether I'm a subscriber of their channel or they were subscribers of mine. It was so rewarding. It really was. I loved being able to put faces to names of people who comment in my comment section. You know, it was really like meeting old friends. It was people that you really felt you already knew, and I absolutely loved it. Now, if you wanted to go to the Homesteaders of America Conference and were not able to go, whether it was too far to travel or whatever the case, there is still a way that you can go back and watch all of the speakers. Homesteaders of America now has a membership area where there's now there's different tiers, and I think the first tier starts at like $29, something like that, and then it gives you access to some of the like keynote speakers and things like that. And then the highest tier I think is about $69. You'll have to look at the website and check the amounts. But that one gives you access to every speaker and every talk that was given, and I think it even gives you access to previous years as well. Like I said, you'll have to double check the information on that, but I'll link it down below. Go check out the Homesteaders of America website and you can get all the details there. I know I personally am going to be taking advantage of that because there were, you know, like I said, it was like meeting old friends, and there was a few times where I was so busy talking to someone and we were just, I can't say catching up, but really getting to know one another, and I completely missed some of the talks that I had wanted to see. And yeah, so I will be going back and watching them online through that membership area. So now I did share several things on Instagram, and I have a stories highlight on my Instagram profile. So if you want to go and check that out, you can see some other little tidbits that I shared of the HOA adventure. Now, if you don't know where the highlights are, go to my Instagram profile, which is Cosmopolitan Cornbread. And right there underneath my bio, you'll see some circles that are labeled, and one of them is labeled HOA, and if you click on that, it will automatically play all of the stories, Instagram stories from my HOA adventure. And then one last thing that I wanted to share with you before I end this video, just in case you haven't seen, let's see, a couple weeks ago I had gotten my mugs, my handmade beautiful pottery mugs that were made by Tori of Two Ridges Pottery, and I had posted them online on Etsy, the ones that I had available for sale, and they all sold in one day, and I had a lot of people who were very upset that they didn't get one. And so what I have done is on my blog, cosmopolitancornbread.com, there is a blog post where I have all of the details where you can pre-order your own mug. So if you missed out on the Etsy sale, go ahead and check that out, because this week I am taking orders. It will be closing, I think, on Friday, if I remember correctly. It's been a little bit of a whirlwind the past week or so. So check out that blog post, get all the details. If you want to pre-order a mug, I will be putting in the order right after the closing date. So you'll have just a few more days that you can put in your order, and you can pick which color you want and all that. So that is it, you guys. Like I said, it was a wonderful trip. I really enjoyed myself, and I definitely want to go again next year. I shared in this video, you saw some of the people that I was able to meet. There were so many more that later, you know, we forgot to take ussies, which is what I call the selfies of us. We forgot to take video or take pictures, but there were so many more people that I was able to meet, and it was such a joy, and I highly recommend it. So if you are interested in homesteading, or you are a homesteader and just want to be able to meet other like-minded folks from all different backgrounds, I cannot recommend it enough. it was a great time. And even if you're not a homesteader, but you enjoy the homesteading lifestyle vicariously, it's a great place to go, even if you just go for one day, because there's all sorts of vendors with handcrafts and goodies from their farms, and it's just a great experience overall, very family friendly. So that is it. Thanks for coming along with me on my Homesteaders of America adventure. My name is Constance here at A Good Life Farm, and now I'll talk to y'all next time.